Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I'm back with you today to share with you a planning in my classic Happy Planner, Life is Lovely. And I'm going to also be using my Reset Girl goodies. I've got a whole bunch here. I've also got some really thin washi, I'm sorry for this bag, it's kind of beat up, that I ordered off of Amazon. And my good old pen, and this was from my parents' house. So anyways, a pen, and then I also have, just so those of you who may be Messianic Jewish or Jewish, happy Hanukkah. It is time this week. We are in the season of Hanukkah, so just happy Hanukkah, guys. All right, and those of you who don't know, we went to a Messianic Jewish church. We would still be there, but they moved a little further away, and we were having a hard time driving an hour and a half each way to church, which it's worth every minute of it. But my husband drives all week, so I had to let it go. So anyways, all right, I am going to work on December in this video, and then I will come back and do the first week of December because we've already started. So I'm going to go ahead and take both of those out, and I will have two videos that I'll be filming. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just go to the weekly because I want to do this with one of my Christmas sticker sets, and that's in another place. So I do want to do this first week. I don't know why I want to do this with a Reset Girl. Do you ever think, like, why did I decide to do that? I don't know. It just kind of struck my fancy. So anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. So I love Corey the Reset Girl. She's amazing. And my dear sweet friend here on YouTube made it very possible for me to go and be with her in a class. And that was such a blessing. And I will never forget that. And it was a faith class too, faith planning. So, all right, I am trying to see, got something on my nail, trying to see what I want to do here. I did kind of quickly peek through here, but yeah, I just wanted you to see some of her goodies that she has in her shop. And, you know, I just love what she does. I do. I really, really do. And I love anything vintage or retro, anything like that. It just never goes away. Alright, I'm not going to use that stack, but I am going to use these honeys because I think they are so cute. So I ordered lots of honeys. And I don't want to go to, oh yeah, I think that's the one. Oh yeah. Ooh, but she kind of looks Christmassy, but I think she's my gal. Alright, so I'm going to do that. Oh, and look at this stamp. You know, I don't know if I've even looked at this. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, and I love the covers. And I love the black and white sketches because, you know, what crafter wouldn't? Oh, and here's the little honeys. I may use the little honeys. So, anyways, ooh, more black and white. Love that. It reminds me of all the vintage sewing patterns. So, okay, I'm going to use some of this. I know I'm going to use some of this. Well, goodness, if I can get my hand to work. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's honeys on this too. Isn't she good? Okay, I do want some of those coffee cups. Let's see. Alrighty. Oh, camera. Okay, I think I'm going to use those. So let me get this out of the way. Alright, let's get started. So I pulled these out because these are lighter colors and they have some of the darker. So I'm not 100% sure yet what I'm going to do. But I do want to see that one honey. She's kind of a reddish. But anyways, she's not that red. So I'm kind of looking. Here's one that kind of has gradient red. So I hope you guys are doing well. I'm a little bit late getting this video up. We were gone a lot this weekend. And if you are part of my Bible study, you'll also know that I went to a ladies' tea, and we are visiting churches, and I was just exhausted yesterday, and I came home and just slept in between everything we did. I was like in shock. I was that tired, but I was that tired, and so I did not get my planner video up yesterday, and I'm sorry. Some of my Thanksgiving kit videos, I had 3 I videoed before I went out of town for Thanksgiving, and they did not upload correctly somehow. It says it's public on my end, but it is not public on your end. So I don't know what's happened, but I'm sorry. And when I upload, I delete off my computer. I guess I better not do that anymore. just to save space, you know, I mean, anyways. I know, there's no real answer to this, but silliness on my end. I guess I did something wrong. Okay, I'm going to scooch this out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and get my tape, my washi tape down, and then I'll get going on the other. So, but, anyways, you live, you learn, right? What I learned, I don't know yet. Except for maybe don't jump ahead on the videos, but, alright. Oh, goodness gracious, sakes alive. You live, you learn. I say that over and over. But, okay. I love that. That's really pretty. And again, this is just inexpensive washi tape from Amazon. It was a big kit, and yeah, that's all I can say. So that one went down, and this one's going to go up. So whatever comes down must go up, right? Or whatever goes up must come down. Whichever way you're looking at that particular saying. But this was very inexpensive, and the best bang for your buck ever in planning and crafting is always washi. And you know, I love washi tape. It's one of my favorite tool to use. It always is. So I love how it looks. I love the joy of using it. So yeah, so whenever I can find a really good deal, you better believe I buy. But when I get back in my craft studio, I know, I was thinking the other day, you are going to be shocked how much washi you have. So hold on guys, I'm having a hard time finding the end of this one. It is not wanting to participate. I think that's it. Yeah, there it is. But anyway, so I know I love washi too much. So I've kind of slowed down on washi. Unless it comes in a specific kit. I did order some I'll share in a haul. For Christmas. It's Christmas washi. But, and I got it, you know, I think I got a good deal on it. I can't remember if I had a coupon or what I ended up having, but, and that just came in. So I'll share that in a haul here this week. I did put a whole bunch of hauls up, things that I had bought some time ago and I had never videoed and or unpacked because they were going to be used for Christmas, and I left them in the bag. How's that for lazy? So I hope you guys have been enjoying those hauls. Yeah. Okay. So I think. I don't know if I want to go across, but I think I will. Okay. Anyways, I think I'm going to use this other one. I think I'm going to go with the blue. But anyway, so I am enjoying, I hope you guys are enjoying this holiday season. We took our kids and we went to a Christmas program in the city last week, and we had one of our kids drive 2 hours to come be with us. And then we're going to go be with them next weekend. All of us. We're going to load all of the people here in town and go out there and go to a Christmas program with them. So I am super excited. I was on the phone this morning with my kiddo, and we were getting everything kind of coordinated. You know, what day, what time, all that kind of good stuff. So I'm excited. And my husband didn't want to go to this particular thing. We always go every year, and my oldest said no. And then everybody else was like, yeah, let's go. So clearly nobody wanted to give it up. I thought it was really funny. So my husband was like, okay, yeah, let's go. And I was just like, whoa, that's a change of heart. But I'm glad. I mean, it's something I really, really enjoy. But, so we've got that in the works, and I've got to take some time. Tomorrow I have to work. I took today off and was in the city early this morning. And I did go see my orthopedic surgeon, and I have a new one, and I really like him. He was very wonderful. It was horrible getting there, but it was not an easy place to find, because it's in a very huge medical complex, multiple buildings complex, and oddly enough, their offices are right off the parking garage. I mean, inside the parking garage is the entrance, and it's like, what? I've been here 100 times. I've never seen that. So, anyways, because that's where I used to take my mom to her, her Alzheimer's doctor, her neurologist, and I ended up even on that floor, and it was a completely different building. So, you know, you're just kind of going, wow, this is terrible. So, anyways, but we got there, and I was running a little late, and I called them, and they were, you know, because I was there early. I had planned to be there like 20 minutes early. So, and they did not take any calls before they opened. And of course, I was first thing they opened with my, I was the first patient. So, so, but they were super nice and nobody was fussing, which was so nice. And the doctor was really nice. And I don't know, I was talking to a friend later, and she was so sweet, big hugs. And she and I were talking, and she said, look, because it has to do with my knees, and we're going to go ahead and try the gel. And she was telling me that her mother-in-law just said, forget it, let's just go straight into knee surgery, knee replacement. And the doctor said, he said, on one of your knees, which is the knee I rely on most, it's the least stiff, ironically. He said, that's the one that you genuinely are almost bone on bone. And when when I told him, I said, is it right here? And I pointed to this big part that was swollen. And he said, yes. And I said, well, that's the part that swells all the time. That makes sense, but this is the one that I use the most. And so, oh well. You live, you learn. I am going to put this gorgeous lady right there, because on the weekends is when we'll be doing most of our Christmas fun. But anyway, so it was very humbling. It was very, didn't want it to happen, but it just was what it was. I mean, I could be sad about it. I could be happy about it. I could be, I could be like, it's going to be okay. And it is going to be okay. It is. But I do have a lot of work ahead of me. And I came home and kind of caught my breath. I went to the Trader Joe's, which I do when I go in the city. I love Trader Joe's. And I'm going to be making pesto tonight or tomorrow morning. I haven't decided yet. I've got to go to the chiropractor in the morning, and then I've got to do a bunch of work. I've got a bunch to get done for work. And, but I just recognize, you know what? It just is what it is. I wish it weren't this way, but it is what it is. And it's nothing that I did. It's just the way it ended up in my body. And so, and he was super nice. He was like, look, you've had enough stress for a lifetime. Do not stress out over this. You're going to be fine. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I know that. I just am frustrated that, there are things I could have done that would have made it easier. And he said, really, when would you have done that? And, it was such a good conversation. And I said, thank you. I don't mean to sound like really pathetic needing that kind of support, but sometimes you kind of are really pathetic and you need that kind of support. And he was like, yep, that's true. I am going to put here, I am just striving to be more than I ever have been. And that's my goal. I am just striving to be more than I ever have been. So we talked about some rehab and physical therapy and things I could be doing and, all that. And, he just, the first thing when he walked in, they couldn't get the pictures up immediately, and he goes, man, yeah, you got some serious arthritis there. And I was like, hi, how are you? And, and it was just kind of like, oh, please don't say that. I kind of talked myself out of that. But, and he said, how bad do you hurt? And I said, I hurt sometimes, but I have a pretty high pain tolerance, so sometimes I do more damage than good. And so, it was what it was. I mean, you live, you learn. So, all right, I think I'm done with this one. And I'm going to keep going through my sheets because I wanted to do this. So, and today I treated myself. Actually, I was treated to, because this was my work today, was go to doctors. I went through Starbucks, and they didn't have, what did they have? Oh, I got what I normally get, and I am going vegetarian right now. And he and I had a long talk about diet, as well as my cardiologist this last week. So I'm going to stay with a vegetarian diet because egg whites would help me a great deal. And I just have to watch the cholesterol end of it. Low carbs, high protein, high veggies, and, moderate fruit. I mean, when you're vegetarian, I think you can kind of get away with a little bit more. But anyways, and so we were talking about it. And so I went through and I got my little egg whites, and then I just got a water because I didn't have enough on my card. And then I added some while it was a long wait in the car. And I added some, and I asked him, I said, I'm so sorry, I don't ever do this, but could I please have a very small decaf with soy milk cup of coffee? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, why do you want? And I said, I just want it not strong. And he just said, okay, yeah, sure. So he came back and he brought me this cup of coffee. And I handed him my phone, to pay for it. And he goes, no, 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 this is on me. And I was just like, oh no, that's not, talk about nice in the busy city. And I just, I had looked him square on in the eyes. I had, tried to be encouraging, like I always am. I don't even think about it. Because if I were on the other end of that window, I'd want somebody to smile at me. And anyways, it was just the sweetest thing. You know what I mean? And so it was such an encouragement. So I want to remember that. And, and I'm trying to drink tea more. So I had a cup of tea this morning. I've gone back to trying to do mostly tea. You don't need more time in your day. You need to decide. Oh, I love that. Feels good to get stuff done. You know what? I'm going to put this here Wednesday in hopes that I will have gotten a lot of stuff done on Tuesday, because I have a lot to get done. So, for work. So, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use any of those cute honeys. And I'm going to put this Love This for Saturday, because that is when we're going to go do our family Christmas outing. I'm so excited. And I love this saying that she has on all of her stuff. It's never too late to reset your life. And that is my focus these days. It is never too late to reset your life. I am doing a do-over. My life is completely changed, as many of you know. So, okay, I'm going to put my planning down. I'm doing that today. I'm super late. So, sorry guys. And I'm going to put it again here on Thursday, because I'm going to get that done Thursday with y'all. So, set goals that excite you and scare you at the same time. Ah, I love that. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Oh, that is true. Okay, that comes on. Sorry. And I love this. The first, I'm going to be finished with this one. So this one says, like I said, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. I love that. So that's going to go right down here. And the reason why is I can write and I can do like planning books, project planning. I'm really good at it. I'm good at the planning. I need to get better at the execution. And part of that is we have lived so many years with non-stop emergencies. We start something, we stop something, we start something, we stop something. And I just need to just make a list and try to work my way through it. So, okay, the first step towards getting somewhere is deciding you aren't going to stay where you are. Amen. So, that is totally happening today. So, I'm going to put this here. That was a decision I made with my orthopedic surgeon and my cardiologist last week, was that no more. I mean, my cardiologist was like, no more. You cannot allow what's going on in your life, no more. And you know what? He's 100% right. He's 100% right. And guess what? I'm the only one who can stop it. Okay, you see that girl's hair? It looks like a little mushroom top. I wore my hair like that. I loved that in the 70s. It was super cool. Oh, and I always wanted my hair to look like that, where they push their hair back. Oh, but my part never would get fluffy enough. So, I don't know, that's so pretty. I guess they probably teased it and I wasn't game to tease my hair. Okay, anyways, now you know what I looked like when I was young. Alright, so this is a big white space planner. I'm going to now go back in. I thought I had pulled out cameras, but I guess I did not. I am going to go back with some of these because I think those are gorgeous. And I might go back with some of these. Alright. So, I love these covers. I have tons of these that I have bought. And I need to dig through to my color printer and start getting some printed up for some projects. So, okay. I love this one. Simplify. And that is the focus. So, I am going to put that here next to my goals, next to this, because that was a result of today. And then I want to get my creative on. So I am going to make sure I did get 2 of the 4 25 days of Christmas done. Today's the 3rd. And the 2 that I didn't get done was mine and my youngest daughter, which she lives here. So I'm going to get ours done today and tomorrow. And then, and I've already been telling her, like, be saving things for each day, you know, that you would want to put in. So anyways, and everybody left them. They turned out really cute. I will film mine when I get to the end. So, all right, let's see which one of these I love. See, I love her hair. That's how I wanted my hair when I was younger. So I'm going to put this right here because I am not going to work. Let me put it here on the weekends. I'm not going to work on the weekends. I am refusing to work on the weekends. There we go. Okay. I don't mind doing YouTube if my husband is working on a project. I love doing YouTube, so to me that's not really work. But I'm not working on the estate, God willing, on the weekends. Okay, and I love this girl. So I'm going to put this here for Monday. And this is just to kind of remind me to go to the post office. And I love this girl. She's so gorgeous. Oh, I love her earrings. Beautiful. And let me see here. Oh, I think I'm going to go with this girl. Let me see. I love this girl. A friend of mine in San Antonio, this reminds me of her. Just beautiful, beautiful gal. Her family was from Mexico and absolutely gorgeous. I would have loved to have had her skin, her hair, just gorgeous gal. Okay, I think that's good. And I think I'm going to put this on this side too. It's never too late to reset your life because I'm going to drill this in my head. You know, you know, it's just like anything in life, guys. You know, we think we have something, we've decided to do it, and then life happens and you don't get to follow through. And you know what? Just keep reminding yourself. Just keep going. You can do it. Okay. I'm telling myself that. All those fingers are pointing back at me, okay? It's not just you. It's me. So, okay. Set the goals. Okay, focus on the goal. Don't look in any direction but ahead. That is coming here. Whew. That is going to be my focus right here. So I have a lot I need to do in my family, our home. We are still in boxes. There is, I can't even express to you how difficult it is to get rid of because so much of this is working information right now. And, but I'm hoping tomorrow my youngest daughter and I will get some stuff cleared out that will give us more room to move some stuff into the dining room and get it out of here. Pray for me, guys. Pray for me. All right. So, yay, I'm done. I'm totally happy. This makes me happy. This, like, encourages me. It gives me good stuff to focus on. It gives me treats. And you know what? I am going to treat myself Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I meant today, I was at Trader Joe's, and there's the one thing I forgot to do is I love their decaf teas, like, of the season. But I will be back up there. I will probably stop and see if I can't find something for Christmas. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. But I still have some of my Thanksgiving teas I can drink up. But I am so thankful to take that time, even when I'm working, to stop, have a cup of tea. And somebody wrote me here recently, like, I think it was you, Donna, and I love what you're such an encouragement. I'm so blessed by you. I think it was you, to just stop and have a cup of tea in the afternoon, have it with the Lord, or, you know, take that quiet time, whatever it is. And you know what? Thank you. It's the white elephant in the room, and yet I just get so busy I can't remember, or I get so tired I can't remember. So putting things like this down on my planner, it reminds me, stop, take a break, catch a breath, have a cup of tea. And it should be every day. But you know what? Why not? Let's do it every day. Let's do it. And I'm going to put the heart one because it's just too cute. You know what? Yes, that's right. We are still working strong in the estate. I got a letter today that a big, humongous part finally got completed. It's taken me months, and since the summer. I've worked on this project since the summer. Cannot thank God enough for that. I have 2 or 3 others, one of them in which I have worked on for a year, and I cannot get them to, well, I take that back, since February, maybe 10th. I cannot get them, this particular bank, to do the right thing. Every other bank, investment group, everybody has done it just the way the attorney asked for it, and I cannot get them to do it. But I think I've already had to drive over there 2 times. I may have to drive over there a 3rd time. But I'm just going to trust God and step out and go get it done. So, but we're getting closer to the end on that. And then we just deal with tax returns, and then we're finished. And the judge was very gracious that we asked for a 6-month extenuation or extension, and he gave us like 7 months. And what kind of frightened me, the admin has become a sweet friend. I'm so thankful for her. And she called me and she said, Chris, he could not give us an extension. He could give us just a month or 2. And then when she wrote me back, and it was like 7 months, I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, that's amazing. And he was the judge that I had to probate in front of for my dad, and then less than 5 months later for my mom. But he wasn't as friendly the second time as he was the first time. And so I thought, well, maybe, I don't know, I hope he doesn't remember me in a bad light, but he didn't. So God was good. But in reality, I want this off my plate. I wanted to say I want this black cloud off from over me. But it was my parents. I love my parents. And when it's over, it's over. I don't know if you know what I mean. I miss them. And now that it's getting to the end of all this hard work, exhausting work, sorting, cleaning, packing, tossing, delivering, filing, just everything I had to do, I'm still going to miss them. Because that will be the last part of them. Except for their sweet memory. So, sorry. I spent last week making memory quilts for all my family for Christmas of my parents. So, my mom's birthday was last week. It was a hard day. I'm glad I didn't video on that day. But, I know she's so much better now. So is he. But as I look at this, and as I'm finally letting myself move on and let some of these things go, I'm recognizing that it's okay. It's okay to finally stop, have a cup of tea, go get your nails done. My daughter was like, Mommy, please, you have no nails left. And I've always had really long nails. And it was indicative of my health and just how much work I was doing. And she was like, please, just go. So I did. And now I don't know if I should have done it or not, because we have a lot of stuff going on with my husband's job. But gotta provide. So I went and did it. And it was such a blessing. And people say things and I'm like, oh my goodness. And it's number 66. It's number 66. If you have them, it's called Dip. So it's just glittery red. And I did it for the holidays. And you know what? I look at them and I can look like totally shabby. And I look at my nails and I think, oh, you tried, you attempted. You know what I mean? You pulled yourself together enough to try to look nice. And so, and today I walked into my friend who sells LuLaRoe, and she hugged me and she goes, oh, look at you, you look gorgeous. And I was like, I had less than 5 hours sleep. You are so sweet. Can I give you a big hug? I didn't say that, but that's what I was just thinking. And then, she of course gave me a big hug, and I give her a big hug, and she was in sweats and a tank top. And she's gorgeous no matter what she wears. She's blonde and thin and beautiful, blue-eyed, and she's just her, and I just adore her. And we just always talk every time I go in, and we always share, and it just has turned into this really incredibly sweet friendship, and just this, I don't know, I just appreciate her. And her husband was homesick, so he went and let the dog in so I could see the dog. And I was just like, and all I kept thinking was, when they got this dog, he growled at me when he was a puppy. He was tiny then, and now he's like almost, to your waist. He's a big dog. And I thought, oh, he's going to let him in, and he's going to growl at me. Now they're not going to be able to stop him. And he didn't. He was just protecting his mommy, is what I would tell my friend. He's just protecting you. He doesn't know me. He's protecting you. And now he's just the sweetest thing. And matter of fact, they couldn't get him to go back out. He wanted to stay with me. So I had to walk him back out. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. But just things like that,